and welcome back to the Discovery Workshop ASMR. And today I'm just doing a short video update on my new canary. I think you could call it a cabinet or like a patio style cage setup. And also I'm going to do an update on some of my plants and that. So I finally finished, nearly completely 100% finished this canary thing. So yeah, all I got to do now is just the doors for down here in the bottom of the cabinet. So the cabinet doors, which I'm going to use this plastic here I'm going to cut it and I'm going to fit it, and hopefully it should look extra nice with the kind of matching green and that. Yeah, I did like this sort of a pattern type of a Christmassy effect, just with some cheap paints from Kmart and a gold Tamiya paint pen that I just went round, and yeah, it was just a cosmetic thing. And then I used some of the other paints, just to add a bit more colour, from the Kmart paints. And I made these hooks. As you can see, I've added wire, and these ones I put a bit of ADOS in just to, just to give it a bit of a skeleton, because I wasn't sure if they're going to be strong enough, because these flaps here, they roll down to, to give them some, protection from draft. So yeah, so at night I I roll it down, and then during the day can air it out. But yeah, it's not so much the cold that'll affect them. It's the draft. So yeah, that's what that's about. Yeah. So yeah, and I put a bit of mint in there. So I've grown a bit of mint as well as some lemongrass, because I need to repel mosquitoes. Because the mosquitoes can carry a disease, and they target your red birds because of their bright plumage. Yeah, and so they because their skin is bright red, so they go after them first, and they can carry I heard a disease called a canary pox or something. And yeah, so I've got the lemongrass growing and the mint growing just to try and repel. And we've got some lovely egg and biscuit there, and on this side I have the red millet for their plumage as well, and phalaris, like one of their staple favorite seeds in the wild. So yeah, that's the canary seed. Scientific name is phalaris. I plan to grow some of that too when I build a big aviary, but this is just to tie them down. I'm getting another Redfactor soon. Even better than the one I've got in here, but this one here, that's flamingo. I think that's actually a male, not a female, but that's okay. So I've only got one female out of 4 canaries altogether, so there's 3 males, and I'm getting another male. So I've got to then try and get more females, but when I get a proper aviary built, that'll be that'll improve it. But yeah, that gives them a bit more space to fly around. Yeah, so got these as covers, so they they have more like warmth and protection from draft, and also it's so that cats, when the cats come to do the death stare, if I get down like this, the cats can only look up so far, and they can only see so much, then so they can only eyeball them a certain amount. So I've managed to mitigate most of what the cats can do to eyeball them, because there's even this here, the Twinwall polycarbonate. It's good because they, it kind of blurs them a bit, and so the old death stare is mitigated. Plus, I can pull this down, and it kind of creates a bit more distance. But yeah, that's the that's a little patio style cabinet I've built. it's just a prototype because I might build more of them, but I haven't got any more cages. I'm not going to use cages. I'm just going to wire. So that's the idea. So yeah, I think that's quite nice, quite arty, and so other things, I've got things growing. So when I build an aviary, I want to have, like things like this, where I can just roll in heaps of food for them, and they got all the goodies. So I've got carrots growing, I've got garlic chives, I've got lettuce and beetroot and all that. But things I'll eat with, like the spinach and the lettuce and the beetroot and the carrots, garlic chives, no. Mint, they'll eat the mint, and that's also a repellent, as well as lemongrass and that. In here, I've got more beetroot and broccoli and sugar snap peas and tomatoes happening. I've got to give them another water, and also I've got manuka, and they've just started to. Some of them have just started to come out. You can see like a slight bit of green there, and a couple little green fellas there, just at the end. And in the other one, I'm going to give them a water soon. But yeah, the other one here, there's one there, right on the end, and there's another one there. So they're very tiny. They're just coming through. I gave them 6 weeks of cold stratification. So yeah, I kind of followed all the steps. And there's my panga. So I got my panga there, and I'm hoping for that to come through too. That could take ages for it to start, growing. So yeah, up here, I've got I've got some more plants. So I got this from Mitre. This is lavender. That's supposed to be a repellent of, like, I think slugs and snails and aphids and things and stuff that'll and same with rosemary. This is rosemary here. So yeah, and this was mint. I got this mint, and that's the other mint to the. I put one in their cage, so they got a bit of a repellent and some nice mint leaves to nibble on. Down here, these are my lemongrass seeds, and so there's only like a couple coming through. Actually there's 4. Looks like there's 4 there. And here, that's my dandelion. There's some of my dandelion, and I don't see any dandelion growing yet, but I've got to give that a water. So that's all good. I'll give that a water soon. And so out the back here, this is actually, before I go out the back, this is the potting mix I use. This is a seed raising mix. It's supposedly organic. So yeah, and little bits and things for planting. I've got lots of little planter things to do, and I've got planter boxes I want to make as well. I'm going to do them. I'm going to do them the same color as that canary cabinet patio thing. So if I quickly go through here, the kitchen, something else I got for growing is a grow tunnel, a neat little grow tunnel, and I had my had a heap of my plants transferred over into this grow tunnel just yesterday. So yeah, I got all this stuff. So it looks like there's a spinach, mint, and more spinach, and what's that? Garlic chives and dandelion and tomato plants. More tomatoes and quite a lot there. And it's a reasonable sized little grow tunnel. That was $32 at Mitre 10. So yeah, that's to tie me down until we get a proper greenhouse. So I've got to get everything sort of sorted. yeah, I got all the, yeah, got more sort of plant transferring to do and that sort of stuff. And obviously these need another watering. Looks like some of my spinach isn't looking too great, but I'll try and fix it up, try and get them bouncing back. They just probably need a watering. Yeah, there's all sorts of stuff you get for growing. Like I've got to get a like a little tool that reads your pH levels, and I've got to get all the bits and bobs and that. So yeah, this is just to tie me down. And anyway, I'll wrap it up here. Please like and subscribe, and over and out.